going on YouTube? It's your boy Brownie Bro back with another video. So here we are in our penultimate, which I believe means the second to last video in our series, jumping straight into it, going in and battling the second to last gym leader Sabrina, which is normally a psychic type, but we'll see how it is this time. I apologize for the delay in my posting. It's the holiday time, so I hope everyone had a good holiday. But here we are going up against Polytoad level 38. I'm Ponyta almost level 40, so I'm actually trying to make sure that Ponyta gets to level 40 in today's video so that it can evolve, and we'll see where that is. Already I am at a disadvantage because Polytoad is a water type, but luckily I have Leaf Blade, which is super effective and is doing some work, but Thunder Punch is actually doing quite a bit of damage, especially after that critical hit. But unfortunately for me, and I guess everyone else, Ponyta does not level up to 40 in this battle and faints right away. But not a problem, we have our Primate to clean it up, especially with Shockwave, which is going to not miss, because apparently it can't miss, I think, but it only does 40 damage, which is why it's not great. Anyways, we have leftovers attached to Primate, which is why Primate is restoring some HP every turn, which is nice. He's been with us since the beginning, so that's nice. And Polytoad had a potion, so it's back up to full health, so now I'm trying to put it to sleep so that I can actually do some damage, because right now I am a little under-leveled, right? Because you'd think that I should be able to take care of these gyms no problem. Especially considering the diversity in my team and the moveset and all that, but my Pokemon are just weak. The moves that I'm using are just not up to par. Like if I had Thunderbolt, easy peasy, but for some reason all of my moves are weak sauce, and this will be a problem in the future too. So I'm actually really worried, especially because all the TMs that I can get are all wishy-washy, pun intended. And for those who don't get the fun, it's because wishy-washy is a Pokemon in future generation. That's okay, I don't expect them to get that wishy-washy. Anyways, after now 2.5 minutes almost, the first Pokemon of Sabrina's is down, and Vaporeon is coming up. And I really wish that I had Leaf Blade to go up against it, but we still have Shockwave, so hopefully that'll do something. I don't know how much. Let's hope it does enough. Not even like an 8. And Vaporeon is glowing. I don't even know what that means. Anyways, I'm gonna try to either go back with Shockwave or maybe try putting it to sleep, but then I miss. Luckily, Vaporeon also misses a Sky Attack. If that landed, I am absolutely done. I mean, look at the attacking fins that Vaporeon has. I never noticed, but like the fins on Vaporeon makes it look kind of like a clown. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, Vaporeon's a beast. Very good. Anyways, threw some rocks at it with Ancient Power, but that happened to wake it up, which is not good. And if I get hit, I'm done, so I really am trying to put it to sleep right now. And I do, which is awesome, and hopefully it can stay asleep for more than one turn this time. And I'm debating, alright, whether or not I should use Ancient Power and get some stats up, and get that stat boost, or maybe Shockwave, but I end up going with Ancient Power. But I didn't get the stat boost, and again, these rocks keep waking up Vaporeon. I don't understand. It's really annoying. And so I'm like, alright, maybe a Shockwave can knock it out, because I did about an 8th of damage last time, but legit has like 1 HP left. But luckily, because of Hyper Beam, he has to restore, or he has to recharge, but still ends up using the Hyper Potion before I can knock it out, which is really annoying. So what am I gonna do? Go for Ancient Power or Lovely Kiss? I don't know why, but I went for Shockwave. Maybe I can paralyze it or something. And I thought I did for a second with that animation, but no, it was just Sky Attack again. But again, gotta put it to sleep. I don't know why I didn't this time, but it connects, and of course I'm a fighting type, which is weak to flying type moves, and so I go down very easily. Now I only have 3 Pokemon left, because Deadly Bird is kind of useless. But anyways, put up my fire type against it, because why not? Because I do have Volt Tackle. Volt Tackle does do quite a bit. And I also have Whirlpool. Now, Whirlpool is questionable. However, it does chip damage, which is very good, especially for the heftier Pokemon. Because it does like a 12 or like an 8. Probably, I don't know. It does some percentage damage to the Pokemon every turn, which is super nice. Now here we have Kecleon, which is nice because I can get it really low, but the color change made it a fighting type. So then I was like, oh man, what am I going to do? But luckily for me, I have the Psycho Boost, and so got some stuff I can do there. But I'm not sure if I actually caught that, so I was thinking about it for a second, but then I remember that Kecleon changes the types. But Gym Leader Sabrina did not heal, so I could have gotten it really with any. But anyways, Psycho Boost did take down my special attack. But anyways, this is what I'm talking about, the Whirlpool damage. It's hurt a little bit by the Whirlpool, which is much more than the damage it actually dealt, but that chip damage is really going to come into clutch. And I would use Psycho Boost, but it's because my psychic, or my special attack is really low right now. So anyways, this battle is looking pretty good for us. Almost done with it. I'm not even worried about it. I'm sure Delibird could come in for the cleanup if he wanted to. But anyways, there we have it. 5 minutes in, 6 minutes into the video, and we are already done with the second to last gym. So we only have 2 more tough trainers that we gotta go by. The next one being Giovanni, and the one after that being our rival, COVID. So anyways, we're gonna go straight into it. It actually took me a few minutes to get out of Sabrina's gym because these teleporters are tough. But anyways, we have Mr. Fwahaha himself. I was a little worried about this because Sabrina's gym was tough, especially because the levels were different, a little similar and a little higher on her end. But I legit just flew here and I'm going up against him now. So Ponyta is level 40. I was trying to save her for I was trying to show the evolution in the video, and I didn't record the training. But anyways, smartest gym leader, the big bad wolf himself, leading with the Zigzagoon, 5 levels above me, not bad. Igglybuff, 2 levels ahead of me. Again, not bad at all because we have Ponyta, and Ponyta has Revenge. I'm really excited to see what comes next for Ponyta. I really hope it's something good because this moveset is the best moveset I have. So as long as it's like a physical attacker, honestly, with Revenge and Leaf Blade and Thrash, these are just solid moves. Blast Burn is also really good, especially because I have that stab bonus, so I mean, of course, a fire type would be nice. But of course, I get knocked out by a whale. Anyways, as you see, our Pokemon are all sub 40, except for Nidoking, and here Wailmer is 44, and it's a pre-evolution. Imagine if that was a Whale Lord, you know? I would just be getting knocked left and right. But Shockwave should knock it out, hopefully, since it's weak against it, and it does, which is very, very nice. Now we have Gengar, which is actually gonna be a trouble. Gonna be troublesome. I was trying to take advantage of the fact that Gengar is more of a special Pokemon rather than a physical, so Ancient Power should do a good amount of damage since it is a physical move. And it did about like a third of it. And so I was debating whether or not to put in Blast Burn or maybe even Lovely Kiss, but I don't know if putting it to sleep with that normal type move would work or not since it is a ghost type. So I just went with Ancient Power again. Got some health back, which is nice. My HP is now at 100, so I have about 3/4 of my HP. Blast Burn, maybe to hopefully knock it out, as long as I don't get killed. So Extreme Speed was actually doing a lot of damage considering that Gengar doesn't have that high, like, physical attack. But nonetheless, going on to the last Pokemon, I'm gonna go ahead and switch out to Ampharos because I didn't want to have to wait because of Blast Burn. I do have Thundershock here and Nightshade. Nightshade is the only reason that I've been able to level up to the level that I am. Notice how Love Disc is literally level 50. That is so high. And my Pokemon would get absolutely obliterated if it was the real Giovanni or if I had normal Pokemon at these levels. But anyways, I was lucky that Giovanni's Pokemon were Boo Boo and that he... I don't know. I don't know. He threw the game. He definitely threw this entire game. He's gonna lead Team Rocket into a corner and just decimate. I don't know. Anyways, there we have it. We've beaten all the 8 gyms. Yep, until next time. Well, thanks for tuning in. No, I'm just kidding. We are now going to go and fight the last rival for one last time, and hopefully we can get Ponyta to evolve this time. And hopefully this gym, or this rival battle is as easy as the 8th gym was. So jumping into it, this time we're going in against Magnemite. Again, level 47. That is such a huge difference in, like, that's probably his weakest Pokemon too. And I'm already at a disadvantage because he has 6 and I only have 5 because Delibird doesn't actually count. Well, I mean, it does count, considering Delibird's level is probably closer to my Pokemon's levels than my Pokemon's levels are to his Pokemon. Like, that's how bad it is. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, going into a Primate, trying to determine whether or not to use Blast Burn, Ancient Power, or Shockwave, because they're all super effective against Scyther. One with Ancient Power so I can try to get the boost, because it's also Bug and Flying, so I'll get 4 times effective, which I'm glad I won it. I'm glad I did that. And if I got that boost right now, it'd be super nice, and I don't, which is unfortunate, but I do level up, which is nice. Camerupt, I honestly, if I had one Pokemon, I just need like one Pokemon with Surf, one Pokemon with Earthquake, another one with like Thunderbolt, and we're just good to go. But I just don't have those, you know? And this was a risky move because Camerupt is type Ground and does have a lot of move. Well, it could be any move, honestly. But I'm just trying to get Ponyta to level up. And I could have used Nidoking to use Surf, but I just wanted to get some experience. And I noticed that Camerupt is trying to use Rollout, which is a very good move in my opinion. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it gets super. It builds fast. It doubles in attack every turn. Luckily, he's just using moves randomly, and it only has Hail and whatever these, like, Focus Punch or like Focus Energy, whatever. I don't know. Luckily, I was able to knock it out. I don't know how or what, but I got super lucky in there. And so we have 2 Pokemon down, and now we're up against another one. I didn't catch what it was, but going back with Primate, trying to see. Oh, sorry, we have 3 Pokemon down. Oh, this is Squirtle. Is that who we picked in the beginning? I don't know. Pretty ironic, isn't it, that the last battle that we have, the last rival battle we have, is level 45 Squirtle. If this was a Blastoise, this would be a different question completely, because I would have no chance of surviving against a Blastoise. But yet Squirtle already knows Mud Shot, which at first I thought was Muddy Water, which would give him a type advantage, but Mud Shot is ground type, so not too bad. And my speed is falling, so I don't even think I'm going to get this move off, which is why I go down here. I should have just switched out and gotten like Delibird out or something. But nonetheless, we have a few options. We can go with Leaf Blade, we can go with Volt Tackle, which is super nice on Blaziken. The Leaf Blade does a good amount of damage, and I'm actually very happy that Mud Shot didn't knock me out here, and that I was also able to outspeed. I was really lucky, especially because I was 4 levels lower. If that was a War Turtle even, I think War Turtle's speed stat would be higher and I would not have outsped. But because it was a Squirtle, I did. Cacnea, I can just use Blast Burn, nice and easy, done deal. So now we're on to his last Pokemon, and it's a Porygon, level 53. That is literally 12 levels above me. That is absurd, absolutely absurd. But it's not a problem because I do have Revenge, and Haze is getting rid of all the statuses, the stat changes. So, it's not a big deal because I haven't changed my stats. But this is where it gets tricky. Revenge isn't doing enough damage. Curse is raising the attack and defense, which is bad because I'm using physical attacks to get it down. But it just keeps raising its attack and defense. I'm more worried about the defense than I'm about the attack, because as of right now, it hasn't even attacked me yet. But it's bad. And now it puts me to sleep, which is super irritating. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this goes on because it has Milk Drink, it has Sleep Powder, which is a troll move. It has Haze, and it has, I think, a Fire type move, which doesn't affect me. So at this point, it's really just a matter of who gets who. Actually, no, it's not even who gets who. It's a matter of me seeing if I can survive against Porygon. before I have to struggle out. Because oh yeah, curse. It has curse, milk drink, haze. Wait, did it use 5 moves? I swear it just used 5 moves. And this is the bad part, right? I am out of PP for revenge. And so I'm trying to get a critical hit, trying to get something, but it's just not working. And I didn't want to use Thrash because that could confuse me, but of course I go ahead and do that. And now let's leave. So all the worst things that could happen are happening. I hope I get this out of my system though, get this out of the game, and this does not, something like this doesn't happen in the Elite Four. And again, it was in red health, but it used milk drink, which is super OP. And now it's back at 100 health, and I'm out of all the PP I have. So I really don't know what to do, because look, all those curses, it's just insane. I just need 1 critical hit. That is all I need. And at this point, I finally grew a brain cell or something and decided to switch out to another Pokemon and try to see if I could get Toxic, because I do have that Toxic point. And I also have Brick Break on Nidoking, which is nice if I can just get a critical hit or something. Look how much damage that's doing. That's doing no damage at all. It's just incredibly toxic of COVID, our rival, to do that. But anyways, as you can probably tell, this video has a few more minutes left, and it is all up against this stupid Porygon. Very frustrating. It's trying to drink milk and restore health even though it's at 100. So it's just obnoxious. Obnoxious to say the least. I could have honestly tried and going for something like Surf maybe, and seeing if that would do better, because it not once did it up its special defense. So I don't know what I was on. I was like super stubborn and super frustrated. But look at that. That's 1 critical hit that did that. All of that. So critical hits are good because it bypasses any stat changes. And I did it one more time and I was able to knock it out. So I got very, very lucky. Ponyta leveled up, which is also super nice. Look at that stat, man. Those stats are nice. But anyways, there you have it. We beat our rival for the last time, as our rival anyways. And honestly, I was really hoping that Ponyta would be evolve into someone nice, but as you see here, I am very disappointed. I mean, look at that face. He's so ugly. I don't even know what Hypno is good for. I have no special moves on that guy at all. So I don't know. I'm just really sad. But anyways, this is the second last video. The next video will be directly at the Elite Four. Hopefully we can take them all out and it won't be a big deal. I will probably train up a few, like probably like 20 levels, honestly, because that battle was a struggle. That Porygon was 53 and it took a majority of the time to beat it. So I'll probably grind a lot in Victory Road, but I will see you all at the Elite Four. Thank you for tuning in. Stay safe. Happy holidays. And until next time, Brownie Bro out.